Okay, so uh, continue my reviews of indie games. We're here today with Lone Survivor, another game by Firetotem, who I have to give a disclaimer that he's a friend of mine. That's why I decided to uh, review his games first. So this is a game that was made for a game jam. So it is another game that most of his games are for game jams, and it's basically about a guy that travels around the space using a lasso and a jetpack. So let's give it a go first and see how it goes. Let's turn on the sound. Okay, so yeah, first and foremost, this music that you are hearing right now, it's going to be like that the whole game. So once I get inside the game, I will deactivate. That's the first thing that I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go to the introduction. Your galaxy was invaded by alien troops. All your friends and family got killed, and you are the only one that survived. Nothing else to do, and full of anger, you decide to take revenge on the invaders. You take your spacesuit, blast a rocket launcher, and plant lasso, and start your vengeance. As always, Firetold likes to give a brief introduction, some sort of story for his games. That's a good thing. We just needed to change a little bit this story because the way it is, I find it a bit funny. But well, let's not comment on that. Good thing that you Fire Totem Games as a story. So the tutorial basically says that you use A and D to move around, space for jetpack, and F it's to pause the game, and the mouse controllers are used to fire. You can fire a blaster or a rocket launcher. So, so here is the thing. This is like the fourth time that I'm trying to record this. I had some issues, so I already played this game a few times before. So let's get let's get into it and okay, no music. So here is the game. Basically, what you do is you are trying to get as many points as you want, as you can, before dying or before you have a time limit. So before the time runs out, you have to get as many as you can points. And here's the thing that I like about this game. You have a pretty good handle of the physics of the game. Each planet has a different size, and their mass will influence the gravity. Like, let me see if I can make it here. See that I'm being pulled by that planet, and once I get into the orbit of the bigger one, I get pulled by it. So that's something that it's really fun to do, and he got the idea from Mario Galaxy, if I'm correct. I may be wrong, but I think he got the idea from Mario Galaxy, and that's pretty fun to do. That's something that it's really fun to play with. And my idea is that this game could be a prototype for a full game. You know, you can improve some of the things, and yeah, it could be a full game. Um, if you are watching this, Totem, you could make this into something like, you know, Celeste. Celeste was also a prototype for a game jam. But well, let's go to the what I think about this game. I just told you that I think it's really fun. It's one of my favorites from him because I can just keep like playing and playing without really uh, thinking about a lot of things. It's just fun to play with the physics on this game, and those principles that I said before, like there are three principles of game design. Well, all those principles they don't mean much if you don't make a fun game. So you can make a easy to learn, hard to master game, which is kind of the case of this one. It's easy to grasp the concept, but if the game is not fun, the person will not be like will not play the game actually. So it doesn't really matter if it's not fun. And the reward for this game, like there's a score, of course that the score itself is not the reward. So I'm for one would not use the score as a reward for the game, but because this game is fun enough, I can like say that as a prototype it's a pretty good one, and we can think about the reward later. So let's say that we want to make it into a full game. We could add levels and hidden secrets, things like that, and that could be some sort of reward. We could add like characters that have different behaviors in physics, things like that. Those would count as rewards. And of course we have to improve the music as well. Because there's only one music and it's very repetitive, but again, I think he made everything by himself, including the music and the graphics and everything. That's quite impressive. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's nothing, I guess. I'm trying to... Oh, see, this could be a reward. This thing right here could be a secret. Oh, but I think it's just a shot from another guy, probably. So yeah, that's Lone Survivor for you from Firetotem Games. I'm going to put the link down to the description below and check it out. He has other games as well. Now something that I need to say is that I'm not sure which game I'm going to play next week, but I will try to play another game. If you have a suggestion, if you want me to check an indie game, another developer or something like that, you can put the on in the comments below, and I will check it. Okay, so see you guys. You didn't really see me, but yeah, see you guys later. And until next week, where we are going to check another game that I still haven't decided yet, but I will. Bye.